Hey everyone, I just wanted to record this Game 3 replay. I thought this was a really sweet game, so I'm going to throw it on my YouTube and go slowly through it. This is an example of play to your outs. I was against Jewel Shops, and I was 3-0 in the league. I beat I beat Grixis, Tinker, and 2 Jewel Shops, and this was Game 3 versus the third Jewel Shops in a row. And so I have the play, and I keep this 7. So this 7, when I keep this 7, I know that the only thing that this is going to lose to is turn 1 Tabernacle, which they may or may not play. Not all Jewel lists run them, and usually the lists that do run them, it's a 1 of. This hand's pretty nuts. So I activate, and I get rid of that. I keep my Vigor, and I'm like, okay, so like I literally can't lose to like anything but Tappy now because I have Force of Vigor and Force of Negation backup versus a combo deck with this start, and it's a turn 2 kill. Like, they're literally dead on board turn 2. I have 2 protection on turn 1. So attack, they go to 12. There's lethal on board. They have to have a tabby. And yeah. So obviously they have the tabby, because that's just how Magic is. Yeah. So we sack all our shit. And we're in a fine spot, but we also like can't really be activating Bazaar here because we need to keep all these hands in. We can't be activating Bazaar because we want to keep all these cards in hand. So this is going to be a slow game. I have no way to get rid of the Bazaar, but like I don't want to be doing anything into that Tabernacle. Like I need to find Wasteland and creatures to win, so it's a lot to find. Now I need to start activating because I need to get rid of this. So I need to counter that because I can't. I'm going to slow down for a sec. I needed to fawn the Tormod's Crypt because the only way I'm going to beat this Tabernacle realistically is to get my Vengevines back at this point in the game. So I need to get rid of that. And now I need to start activating Bazaar on my turn probably. I don't know if I did it. I think I did it on my turn. Yeah. So no. So I Vigored and then activated. So this Vigor, I get rid of Sega. It's free. And then to activate in turn, I have Fawn, but like what you want to find here to claw your way out of this game is Squee effects. So like discarding Fawn at the cost of maybe I see a Squee or a Master of Death to start getting value off this Bazaar. Then because we have no effects in our graveyard, we can just do this upkeep. Play that out. We draw for turn, and we see a Strip Mine. So this Strip Mine is good, but we can't. I don't want to use it till end of turn because in case they play another Tabby, but I also like want to hold it in case they play a Sega like that. And in this situation, you have to hit the Sega and let your guy go because Sega is the card that's going to kill you. It's going to make blockers, but it's also going to make like another Tormod's Crypt, Pithing Needle, or Soul Guide Lantern or something of effect. So we sack our guy. I'm doing this upkeep again to try to get more Squee effects and get a proper draw step. Draw Vigor. So then this game goes on for a while. This is back and forth of doing nothing for a while. Activate because it's free to get rid of 2 Squees, and I decided to get rid of Mindbreak there because I valued the Wasteland hitting off their mana. Because I think the only way I lose this is them getting like a Jewel and just going off. Alright, not necessarily the only way I lose this, but like the best way I lose this. So they slammed a 3-ball, and this is when I typed in chat, or I typed in Discord to my friend, I think I've lost this match versus my buy Jewel Shops. Which it really is. Like, this matchup is pretty close to unlosable. I was already 2-0 in the league versus it, and I felt like I could be winning this game. So I was like, I was just like, I'm gonna play this out because I have Squeeze going, but like, I'm pretty sure I'm losing this game. Because now my only out here is drawing into 3 Wasteland effects to hit their Tabernacle. I had sided in Ghost Quarter. Or sorry, three Wasteland effects to be able to hit their Trinisphere and then buy back Vengevines to win. And I had used 2 of my 7 Wasteland effects already. So there's only 5 left in my deck, which is still a good number, but I just have to click play on here. Is gonna take a while. So we get rid of the Squee effects. This Bazaar is now free, which is good news. How do I do this? Can I go next? Okay, play. They cast spells, slow spells. We just keep activating Bazaars. So we're trying to set up to find lands. Get rid of those. We're going to play the second Bazaar in this case because we really do need to keep getting these Squee effects and going. So we found 1 Wasteland. That's success. I pitched Nox Survival because it really doesn't matter here. I want to keep creatures in hand for when we eventually Vengevine. These Bazaars are pretty free now. We're gonna keep returning our stuff. Playing out Wastelands and hopefully not having to use them on Sagas. So we found a second Wasteland. That's a good start. Let's discard. What did I ditch there? Mental misstep. Yeah, so like I can't cast any of my spells, so it doesn't really matter what I ditch if I'm ditching any spells. But this was quite a game. So I checked there if I could cast a hollow one for 2 mana. I didn't know if, or for like if it was reduced if I could cast it, but that's why I was paying cost there, but couldn't. But I found my third Ghost Quarter now, so now I've got my first chance to try to resolve a Force of Vigor. So I activate this first Bazaar here because I want to find another Force of Vigor or more green cards. So we find the second Force of Vigor. I activate again. This is just free to activate and dig deep. So now we go to discard. We're going to natural discard a bunch of cards. These forces are really irrelevant, so I'm just ditching some things. But I actually here probably should have ditched. Actually, no, I think that was all correct to ditch. But you're trying to keep these cards in hand to get because I want to pitch this to Force of Vigor, and then I want to get the 2 creatures for Vengevines. At this point, we had 3 Vengevines, so 2 creatures was lethal. So this, I cast Force of Will in this upkeep, don't want to give them a draw step, and they have to have Force of Will here, or else I'm going to win this game, probably. They Force of Will this, which was very sad. But now if we find a green card in the next, like 6 draws or so, we're winning again. Or they have to have another Force. And we dig, and we find our Root Walla. And this time I didn't activate the other Bazaar. I didn't want to get anywhere decking out. I'm just fine with discarding cards here. Not cast the Madness spell. I had enough guys. I had 2 hollow ones now, so I could ditch the red card. And you want to leave up. I wanted to leave up the Force of Will plus Mindbreak Trap to have the most options, because I knew when they go down here, they're gonna have 5. They're gonna have 6 cards in their turn to try to kill me in 1 turn. So I have to be able to beat this. I'm only gonna counter things that matter, so that's fine. That's fine. They don't do anything. We're just not going to do any draw step things. We're going to go to our turn. We're going to return all this shit, not give a crap about Tabernacle, and win the game with a million things of production. And yeah, that's how you beat 3-ball, I guess. But seriously, like I thought that this was worth putting on YouTube because I don't know, it's just like, it was a crazy game, and like this isn't a game I really should be winning. But like, you play to your outs, you hit the Sagas first, then you make them have counter spells, and luckily they didn't draw much action themselves. So, yeah. But anyway, thank you for watching.